What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Mad Wolf, doing another action figure review, this time on the SH Figuarts Nappa. Yes, we finally have him, guys. Now let's take a look at this figure, but first let's take a look at the box. On the front of the box, we have the figure clearly displayed. On the left side of the box, we have a side window where we can see the figure once again. And all over the box, we have promotional images on the back, the right side, the top, and even on the bottom and front. Alright, that was taking a look at the box. Now let's take a look at this awesome figure. Here he is, the SH Figuarts Nappa, looking really cool, guys. I haven't found any paint splotches anywhere, and the paint job is really clean. This is also one of those figures that I was afraid wasn't going to look as good as it does in the promotional images, but it does. This is a really, really great sculpt. And we do get some shading on the skin as well. I can lift that up. Taking a closer look, and yes, there is his Saiyan butt. We do get the tail very nicely detailed. And one thing I do like, if you saw my SH Figuarts Scouter Vegeta review, you would know that I said that the lines on the armor aren't very noticeable on him. But on Nappa, they're definitely noticeable. You can tell from a distance that they're there. So I do like that. Very cool. Alright guys, that was taking a look at the figure. Now on to his accessories. Looking at the accessories, Nappa comes with 3 pairs of hands. 1 pair is a pair of fists because every action figure should come with that. Looking very nice. I'm gonna try to focus on it. Nicely detailed. And then he comes with, I believe, karate chop hands. However, the way the thumb is angled, this kind of reminds me of a Captain America hand when he's holding the shield. And then he also comes with, I want to say, angry hands, but these don't really look like that. Maybe these are the Saiyan karate hands. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below. And then he does come with one hand to, I believe he summons this lightning attack with this fingers when he poses with his fingers like that. So that's really cool that they included that. And then he does come with 4 heads. Let's move these out the way. He comes with 4 heads. One has the Saiyan Scouter. Now this doesn't come on him in the box. The one that comes on him is actually this one here. And the Saiyan Scouter looks really nice. Nice translucent purple plastic. I do wish it had the readings on it, but that's all right. Nicely detailed. And this Saiyan Scouter is actually not removable like the Vegeta one is. This one is stuck on this head. Only this head can have the Saiyan Scouter. Teeth looking really nice, if I can just get that focused. Looking really nice. Nicely detailed. His mustache is looking really good. And then we get his other smirking face, which is pretty much the exact same one, just without the Saiyan Scouter. And then we get an angry looking to the side face. And I really like that you can see the veins on his forehead here. Really cool. And then we get another angry face with him just looking straight forward. Very, very nicely detailed. And then another effect I am really liking is this fireball effect that he comes with. And the paint job is looking really awesome. Or maybe not the paint job, but the plastic or rubber that they made this out of. It goes from a matte yellow to a nice translucent white. And that's looking really cool. And then to give you the effect that he's throwing it, you would use one of these hands to make it look like, you know, he's throwing it. And then it actually has a hole right here. And you would take this Tamashii Nation stand that he comes with and plug that in. And then you would just pose it however you want to make it look like Nappa's throwing it. So I do think that's a very cool effect that he comes with. Alright, that was taking a look at the accessories. Now let's go on to the articulation of the figure. Now, for his mobility, I'm actually pretty surprised with how well articulated this figure is, especially with all the bulky muscles. Now, he can turn his head left and right, and he can look an okay amount up, pretty good amount up, and he can look a good amount down with the ball joint on his head, but the neck here is actually articulated as well. It can't really look left and right, but it can pivot down, And I know that noise sounds scary, but mine is just a little stiff here. So he can look that far down. His arms go about that far up. And they can rotate 360 degrees. You'll just want to lift this up if you want to do that. And that is very good that the shoulders are articulated here as well. He does have a bicep swivel. And his arms can shift in and out as well. And he does have a double jointed elbow. However, his arm pretty much just bends 90 degrees due to the bicep muscle here. And he does have a wrist swivel as well, which allows his hands to go in and out, or if you swivel the hands side to side. And then for waist articulation, he does have right beneath the breastplate here, he can lean back, forward, and side to side. And then he does have waist articulation that allows him to turn left and right. And then these are hinged as well, so that's good for the leg articulation. And speaking of the leg articulation, they decided to go with the old-fashioned leg articulation for the SH Figuarts line here. So this is not going to be the brand new. This is the one where you pull down the leg for more articulation, which is, I think, appropriate for this figure. So kicking to the side, about that far, not too much. And then when you pull the leg down, his leg can move that far forward, which is actually really good. And then not too far back. He does have a double jointed knee, looking very nice. And no boot swivel. I thought this figure was going to come with a boot swivel, but I guess not. He does have foot articulation. You can't point the foot. Toe articulation. And then he does have ankle pivot, which is surprisingly good for this figure. All right, that was taking a look at the articulation. Now on to some size comparisons. For size comparison, here we have Nappa next to the Marvel Legends Uncanny X-Force Deadpool and the SH Figuarts Naruto Uzumaki, and Nappa just towers over Naruto. And here he is next to a couple of other Dragon Ball Z figures, and as you can see, Nappa is towering over these other figures, but I think he needs to be taller. In the anime, Nappa is just huge compared to Vegeta. And I think this is a little inaccurate. Still, he is taller than everyone, so that's all that's important. All right, that was looking at some size comparisons. Now on to my final thoughts. For my final thoughts, I think this is a great figure, guys. This is our first Nappa SH Figuarts figure, and I am so impressed with it. It's got a great sculpt, great paint job, and great articulation for such a bulky figure. I highly recommend this to any Dragon Ball Z figure out there. Alright guys, this is the Mad Wolf signing out. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Join the Wolf Pack. I hope you all have a great day. Peace. And yeah, I'm just very glad with how this looked at.